Jerusalem Prayer is a short film that sets the tone and creates a platform for an ongoing multimedia peace-building program, conceived and produced by musician and interfaith minister Stephen Longfellow Fisk.
When I first came to Jerusalem, I heard music resonating within me, and I wrote a musical composition on guitar. To me, music comes from a place that is universal. That's because it begins before we begin to make differentiations, before we begin to build walls between us. It is a harmonic that we feel and that we respond to.
Fisk's vision tells a story without words, presenting a visual representation of a day in Jerusalem, featuring a cast of common people from different backgrounds who live in the city of peace.
I felt it as a prayer in the music. I saw it as a prayer in the images. And the prayer is not about politics. It's not about enmity. It's not about walls. It's not about hatred. It is about a spiritual essence that precedes all of that. And to me, it's about a connectivity between people. It's sacred.
It is this sacredness of Jerusalem, felt by all, that inspires Jerusalem Prayer's unique mission.
In Jerusalem, there's a tonality in the atmosphere which a musician or a poet responds to. It's almost as if the stones of Jerusalem are crying out for a day when sacredness, the beauty of that environment is shared by all who are there. And I see an opportunity to create a work of art that will help build bridges across our differences and help bring people together, not only in Jerusalem, but the entire planet. It's an international city. People come there from all over the world. People are magnetized to come there. So you have all these sacred sites. You have the Western Wall, you have the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, you have the Dome of the Rock, and a myriad of other sacred sites. Jerusalem is a place, it's the heart of the three major Abrahamic faiths, Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. And it can't be owned, it can't be conquered. We have to learn to share it. Jerusalem Prayer is an attempt to bring together people of diverse perspectives where we find a common ground, we find a common heart. We realize that we're all brothers and sisters in a sacred place, and we're here to share it. Because the way of war, the way of conflict, no longer serves what we're doing, which is to survive and live in peace, live healthy lives on this planet.
Beyond the film, the Jerusalem Prayer Project will create and maintain an interactive web portal designed to invite video submissions from artists and activists worldwide, documenting and promoting peace building and reconciliation through creative action.
It's about telling your story, giving a narrative, writing a poem, delivering a song, giving a message in some modality. It could be dance, it could be anything, where people are talking about creating a new thought form.
By way of social media and live streaming technologies, the Jerusalem Prayer Project will establish an ongoing dialogue focusing on a new global paradigm for peace.
Prayer is subversive. We're seeking to change something that's not working into something that has a new life and a new possibility. Every major paradigm shift that has happened throughout history has happened because a new idea, a new thought form was born, and people began to develop that thought form, to expand upon it, and to embrace it until it reached a critical mass, and then that critical mass brought forth the change. We're just so entrenched in this idea of enmity that we have lost the spiritual essence that connects us all. I've put a whole plan together for this. I've got people in place, I've got a crew, I've got a production team, I've got people in Israel that are aligned with the project, and we're putting together our whole team to make this happen. And I've brought it as far as I can bring it right now. We just need the funding to get it to the next level. We're asking for your support so we can build this project, we can create this film, which again is a catalyst for a project that's much broader and much more encompassing.
Please make your tax-deductible donations to the Jerusalem Prayer Project through the fiscal receivership of the Unity and Diversity World Council, a California 501c3 nonprofit corporation.